And now a Minecraft movie, which seems to be, at least judging by the early reactions to the trailers and ads for this, one of those IP adaptation films that people who, at least by my understanding, are about 20 years too old to be anywhere near invested in this in the first place have decided to hate it, and I otherwise have no idea how the actual audience of children that it's clearly made for are going to feel about it. I thought it was actually just kinda okay, maybe even approaching fine. I'm clearly not the audience for a Minecraft movie, but I'm also not entirely sure why it's supposed to be bad. As far as I can see, it's not appreciably worse and probably a little bit better than the Sonic the Hedgehog movies, for example, and the internet has decided to pretend that all three of those are passably good, so whatever. As far as I can see, this is exactly the same type of modernized version of a late 1990s video game movie done more expensively, right down to the out-of-place comedy stars doing stock versions of their usual personas. Jack Black even sings and otherwise does his Jack Black thing. Jason Momoa does his Jason Momoa thing. We even get Jennifer Coolidge doing what almost approaches the parody of a Jennifer Coolidge part, if there could be said to be such a thing. But otherwise, what this delivers is an inoffensively not too long, mostly colorful kids stuck in another world fantasy adventure movie pasted over with Minecraft aesthetics. In fact, if I could say the most positive thing about it is going in with the title being a Minecraft movie, I thought for sure that this was going to attempt some kind of meta business, like another movie trying to be the Lego Movie or Barbie, and as much as I liked both of those, the other films that have tried to do that same kind of we're doing a brand movie but we're also being self-aware about it haven't turned out terribly good, and this really doesn't seem to do that. You can kind of see where they maybe thought they were going to do that. The bones of it are there. The other characters in the film outside of Jack Black feel like maybe they were supposed to be commentaries on different types of Minecraft player. The young kid appears to be a reference to modders. He is able to manipulate the world in different ways. Jason Momoa's character is supposed to be a washed up Gen X retro gamer who at first doesn't understand that the Minecraft world is not quest-oriented and doesn't really have open-ended goals, although there is an open-ended goal quest to this storyline. The two women are fighters and good with animals, respectively, and that this was maybe at one point supposed to be about how all of these different types of playstyle are good and valid, so you can see the bones of like a Lego Movie wannabe thing here maybe were cut down out of the runtime, and instead what we're left with is basically a go fetch the magic object and stop the bad guys quest movie with only vague outlines of those character arcs there. And you know, this kind of works better in that regard as just a straightforward do the quest, save the day thing with Minecraft stuff in it. If you don't actually have a deeper thing to say with your movie, it's okay to not be meta and just tell a story. There's not really much going on here, but it also doesn't stick around and wear out its welcome. It's just a pretty basic average children's adventure quest movie with Jack Black doing Jack Black stuff. That's kind of it, and that basically works for it. One thing that is interesting and odd about it is that just like the Five Nights at Freddy movie, the opening before they get to the Minecraft world stuff is another one of these that takes place in a dying industrial Midwestern town with a very kind of downbeat, gray, depressing aesthetic. Like they find the magic object that gets them to Minecraft world in a storage locker auction that just kind of had me feeling like, oh damn movie, you know, my life sucks enough as it is. Do I really need this to be the backstory of the movie? Exactly the same aesthetic backdrop that FNAF had, which I guess is now just every millennial obsession video game movie is just gonna have that as the backdrop to it. Sort of like how my generation, like everyone wanted to be from Seattle, I guess all millennials want to be from Idaho. There's a lot of little Minecraft in-jokes peppered in for the hardcore fans. I caught a few of them, not all of them. I'm sure if there's like a 10-year-old in the audience, they will pick out more of them. In terms of a plot, what we basically have is people get pulled into the Minecraft world where Jack Black Steve has been stuck partially against his will, partially not, for a certain amount of years to battle against the piglins, who are bad guys who hate creativity. There is sort of a meta thing going on with them where I think the idea is that they're boring generic villains because they can't think of a reason to be better villains. They want to find a magic object that will let them take over the world, etc., etc. They have to do a quest. There's treasure hunt. There's will characters double cross each other to get treasure instead of finding the magic object that they came there for. If you've seen a treasure hunt movie movie before, you kind of know where that's going to go. People have minor arcs, they resolve the minor arcs, and then in the last third, it sort of turns into Army of Darkness for babies, where they're gonna mine and craft and mine to put together defenses and protect a village from the piglins, and that gets more interesting, and then you think, oh, hey, wow, maybe this should have been the whole movie, but by then it's mostly over. But that part is actually, oh, okay, hey, that's pretty cool. Like, I can't say I enjoyed it a lot, but it was fun and engaging when it was there. So call this a 6 out of 10. Can't say I even remember that much of it at this point, and it's been like a day and a half since watching it. But in terms of what to say about it, a Minecraft movie is a Minecraft movie. And I don't know what else it could be.